stunt casting for 3 weeks.
Yep. It wouldn't have been in the cards. So we can wish in one hand and shit in the other, right?
What do you think of Lisa? Like, I mean, let's not forget, Lisa was on a show and didn't want to go to the reunion. And then she had this spinoff. Now she's executive producer on The Valley, Vanderpump Villa, the other thing with Gordon Ramsay, Vanderpump Rules. I mean, I can't imagine she makes the most from Vanderpump Rules and you're on camera for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, is Lisa just like, I don't compare me to Kyle or anyone. Like I have the last laugh. I have an actual empire of TV shows where I do nothing. I don't on
Yeah.
camera. She does a lot. I'm maybe behind the scenes, but who wants to be on camera if she doesn't ever need to be on camera again?
No, I mean, I think she's obviously not without her faults, but she's made all the right decisions in terms of being a producer on these shows. Why be a pawn or a pun, as Jack says, when you can be the queen, right? Why you can have all the moves on the chessboard, which sure, she probably, she doesn't sign the checks or call the meetings, but she's enough gravitas now that she can make these calls. And from the beginning, she never had to do any of it. She was already successful. So she has that ability to just walk out if she wants. And I think that's part of it. Whereas, you know, other folks on like Beverly Hills, they need that camera in their face. Lisa doesn't.
I don't know what type of deal you have that allows you to go and bring a show called Vanderpump Villa to Hulu when you have Vanderpump Rules. I mean, I don't know if it's like right of first refusal and Bravo said no, but still, that's not a typical deal. A typical deal is like any show is on this network, period, or E or any of our affiliates.
There
Peacock.
had to have been some clause like after 10 seasons, you
Yeah.
don't have to pitch it to us first or something like, and they were probably from the beginning being like, this show won't make it 10 seasons. And she just always kept that in any renewal.
That is probably what it is because here we are right after 10 seasons and you know how long a show takes to get on the air and there's probably networks like Hulu that are like, yeah, we wanted you for like 9 years. Like,
Well, and Vanderpump Villa had to have been like greenlit immediately after Scandival. And so, yeah, we're making that while we're making season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. So we see Lisa next to no screen time on that. And
none.
it works out for her, at least.
And I wonder if Bravo is now upset that they don't have this Stassi show, or it's
Oh,
just
I'm
like you think
I'm
upset.
sure that they're like shooting themselves, but also they're probably like, well, we've paid Lisa a bojillion dollars over the years. What are we gonna do?
Go to the streamer. Anytime
Yeah.
you can go to Netflix or Hulu, you just go, man.
Yeah. Well, the amount of control you get, like, you give up something else, right? You don't have your like TV royalties, you don't have this or that or the other, but you get like almost complete control over the show you want to make.
Yeah, which is worth so much and it's worldwide. So you start to get like
Yeah. And the
worldwide
IP is crazy.
recognition. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that
That's
just
what
writes
I
your
say.
ticket for the next thing you want to do.
Yeah. And Hulu, it's a good place to be. We have Kardashians and they're obviously trying to build out their reality
Yep.
platform
And
because
being,
really what do they have? They don't have the selling sunsets or it's Kardashians and now it's Lisa
yeah.
and now it's Stassi.
Yeah. I mean, good for her. She's not always the nicest person in the world, but she's made a great career for herself.
She's not always the nicest, but good for her.
Yeah.
Anything else before we wrap up that keeps you like, what is it? Do you think Ariana is going to come back? And to, if Vanderpump Rules came back with a cast, which I mean, the more it seems to be off, it doesn't seem that's going to happen. And do you think Bravo's, I guess there's a two-part question. Do you think Bravo is New Jersey's on pause, RHONJ, Vanderpump? Like, do we have a real problem or am I being dramatic?
Um, Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe we're just prone as content creators and Bravo to lean more dramatic. But,
Yes.
there was I do think there's gonna be something with something about her. I think they're gonna tap into that. And I think that's what Ariana's next adventure would be. Because now that her second run on Chicago is done, Love Island's done for at least another year, like what is going to happen in the downtime? And there was all that like hubbub of Ann Maddox. Not, I love Ann to death, but like there was that weird thing going around about her not working at something about her or getting cut from something about her. And then,
And she wasn't getting paid. And people love
yeah,
Anne.
yeah, Anne's great. But then they hired what's her name to be the new like quote manager of something about her. Why do you need to hire a verified influencer to be a manager of something about her?
You
Like,
think it's because we're heading towards reality
yeah,
TV.
I mean, yeah, there
Yeah.
that's if it's not a show about something about her, which I cannot imagine is going to be like that enticing. But you know, stranger things have happened. Something about her is going to play a bigger role in the next phase.
I agree. Look, they obviously want to do something with Ariana. And if
Yeah.
Katie comes with that, I agree with you. I mean, we can't recreate Vanderpump Rules in a sandwich shop.
No,
I mean, so I
that holds
also,
6 people.
right. So I don't know what this would be. It would be maybe more about Ariana's life with,
Yeah. I mean,
I
would it be
mean,
like the crappy lake to Real Housewives?
well, that didn't last very long now, did it?
Well, yeah, but it
It
was
lasted
fun while
one
it lasted.
season. I mean, Arcadia and Ariana alone enough to watch as two best friends. I don't know.
I don't, you know what? I love them both on my screens. Don't think they're holding a show together, which is why that's not the show we're going to get. We're not going to get the show the fans say they want because the fans don't know what they want. We're going to get something with drama because it's Bravo. It just happens to also involve something about her.
I agree with all of that. Well, listen, we're gonna do this again.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
Yes.
on. I am very optimistic about the Valley season 2. I will keep my fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's just as good as being Michelle's boyfriend is on the cast trip with them. I mean, how could that not be interesting?
Oh, it's going to be great. And I will be watching. I'll be tuning in and I'll be covering it on the podcast.
Same here. Where can everyone find you who would like to check out your podcast?
Yeah, it's called Vanderpump Robs, ROBS, and it's on every major podcast streaming platform, or you can get ad-free video and bonus episodes at patreon.com/slash Vanderpump Robs. The Instagram, also Vanderpump Robs. So I appreciate you having me back on. I have to get you back on Vanderpump Robs soon.
You just say the day and I'll be back. I can talk
All right.
anything you want. And I think you're going to be coming back here soon. Thank you for doing this.
Excellent.
You've been on my list for weeks. So I'm glad we can make this happen.
Excellent. I'll reach out. We'll get you for some Southern hospitality.
Sign me up.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.